No one was making you get COVID boosters. No one even made you get a COVID shot. There was like 3 people that lost their jobs in 2021. Like, it wasn't really even a thing.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show. I am so sorry there wasn't an episode yesterday, but I was really not feeling great at all. Plus, there were a few things around the house happening that I just was not able to record anything. So I do apologize for that, but we're back on track today. We've got a great show, but before we get to it, I do need to thank today's sponsor. And it should have been yesterday's sponsor, but in any case, it is at Tamtam Virture 5433. Thank you very much, Tamtam, for your ever ongoing support of the channel. It is so deeply appreciated, and thank you very much. And I do really hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. All right, well, let's get on with the rest of the show. Let's do it. All right, we are going to be starting off today's show with a meme. Just one. I know that's shocking, but we're going to jump right in. So let's take a look at what it says. It says, "Damn, those tattoos look good on her." Said no guy ever. That's funny. Between memes and AI, I am going to die a very satisfied man because they just really bring a smile to my face. And yesterday I came across this video. I don't know how viral it is just yet, but it is of these babies, and it's just I don't know, maybe a few days or something after they've come into the world. Maybe just hours, I don't know. But anyway, anyways, they've got some pretty funny things to say. I hope you enjoy it. I know I did. Check it out.
I need to go back in. My parents are broke as shit.
You've just arrived. How are you feeling?
Well, I just want to find the guy that's been bonking me on the forehead for the last 9 months. It took my mom 40 weeks to get me here. It took my dad about 13 seconds.
How's your first day experience?
They dropped my pacifier on the floor, then blew on it and gave it back. I swear I'm putting them in the worst nursing home.
What makes you mad, baby?
When grandma in my face saying goo goo gaga, but her breath smells like poo poo caca. Where's the doctor? I need to go back in. Mommy and Daddy are fighting because I was supposed to come out white.
Up next is a short clip of Pete Hegseth, our Secretary of War, and he's keeping those skills sharpened and honed, ready to go if he ever needs them. Check it out. President Trump very recently put out a posting of him, and it was basically not making fun. It was a satire of Apocalypse Now, and it was called Shypocalypse Now. It was. Let me just show you what I'm talking about, so you know. And I think it was hysterical. I understand what his meaning is, but of course, those in the media, at least somebody in the media, a journalist, I swear these people are so stupid, when they're on the left, and believe me, there aren't very few on the right. But of course, somebody had to take this seriously. Like he's really going to war. He's going to declare war on Chicago. Give me a break. But they had to ask the stupid question, and I am so thankful President Trump is able to just like backhand these journalists verbally. It's pretty funny. Check it out.
That's fake news. When you say that, darling, that's fake news.
Well, why would
I
you
don't
the
go to
Department
war.
of Defense?
Listen, be quiet. Listen. You don't listen. You never listen. That's why you're second rate. We're not going to war. We're going to clean up our cities. We're going to clean them up so they don't kill 5 people every weekend. That's not war. That's common sense.
Here is a journalist that poses the question, President Trump, why are you going into Chicago when there are so many other cities that have way more crime per capita, implying, of course, that those cities are in red states and it's somehow political that he's focusing on Chicago. But of course, President Trump has the right answer, the perfect answer, because he actually has a brain and can answer questions, unlike our former president. Check it out.
Why? Let me ask you. Yeah. Really higher than Chicago? You're not. Excuse me. You know how many people were killed in Chicago last weekend? 8. You know how many people were killed in Chicago the week before? 7. You know how many people were wounded? 74 people were wounded. You think there's worse than that? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that President Trump is going to take action in South America, whether he has permission or working with the Mexican government or not. But definitely when he answers this question posed to him, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. What are your thoughts on him taking action, taking the fight to the cartels? And just, I don't know, personally, I think we should just take them all out. No due process required in this case. But anyways, check it out.
Are you considering attacking the cartels inside of Venezuela? You attack?
What are you going to find out? You're going to find out.
The more you around, the more you're going to find out.
All right, my friends, it is time. We are here. We're going to jump into that liberal pool of madness, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I'm crying because I'm frustrated. And I'm just going to make this video to let out all of the anger and frustration that all the black women feel, because I'm tired of it. There's this video, viral video of Ginjay, whatever the from UK saying some shit about black women, and I'm here to let out the anger of shut the up. I want everyone to shut the up about black women. I'm so serious. I am just so like, I don't think you understand the weight this holds on black women. It's always something. Always something to be said about black women. Black women wear weave. You don't wear your weave. You wear weave because you don't like yourself. Oh my God, y'all don't want to be natural. Then when I wear my natural hair, and just because it's short and 4C, then I'm ugly as shit. Leave me alone. Leave us alone. That's it. If you don't want black women, go with the other ones. Stop talking to us. Stop talking about us. Shut the up. I'm so tired. It's always something from white people. Then it's from black men. Then it's from Africans. I'm tired. Shut the up. Shit.
You are totally right, my dear. It is always something. Maybe we're all tired of you.
I just want to address something because y'all move so differently on the West Coast. I just want to remind you guys that if you are not black, you cannot say the N-word, period. I get that because you've grown up around black people that you feel like you share the same experiences. You don't. If you have not been oppressed by that word, if somebody has not used that word in a negative way towards you, you cannot say that word. Matter of fact, you know what? No. You can't. Do whatever you want. Say the word. You're just not going to say that shit around me.
Reminder to everyone, if a 34-count convicted felon can be the president, you can be anything. Don't give up on yourself. Work hard and stand up for you. And keep pushing, okay? You can be anything you want to be.
Wow, I am very shocked because that liberal woman just stumbled into good advice for the average American. That's almost unheard of.
And another motherfucker thing, for the other dumb motherfuckers, it's jobs out here. No, the it's not, bitch. These jobs are not paying. And if you working 2 jobs, God bless you, baby. Because you should not have to be from your motherfucking house 100 hours out the week to survive. 16, 17, 18, 19, $20 an hour is no money. And now that all this tariff shit going on, the jobs are eliminating. So don't get up under my shit talking about there are jobs. No, the it's not. Because it wouldn't be so many people unemployed.
I don't think anybody can really take you too seriously when you are filming in the bathtub. I mean, come on. Really?
I hope he dies soon. I don't care how. Just do it.
These people are sick.
Guys, rolling through the streets of Chicago right now.
Man, Trump talking about something. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Nigga, you about to find out why it's called Direct. Goofy ass nigga. We ain't scared of this shit.
But wait, there's more.
So Donald Trump declared war on Chicago. It's about to be the largest military presence in American history in Chicago. And I just want to take this moment to genuinely give you my belief. I actually think anybody who supports the regime is an enemy of the state. And I believe that when the power pendulum swings back, you should all be rounded up. I mean that. Take that as you will.
I know what's so funny to me is the fact that we got people on TikTok and the people of Chicago saying that they're not scared of the National Guard. Which, okay, you may not be scared of the National Guard or whatever the case may be, but I'm going to tell y'all something. The National Guard definitely ain't scared of y'all, and the National Guard definitely don't mind bringing their ass to Chicago and shutting that whole city down. And the only reason these people saying this is because Trump said that they're going to find out what he did with D.C. and they're going to do the same thing in Chicago. And I guess the people of Chicago feeling some type of way. The dude's talking about some, oh, we got switches, we ain't scared of the National Guard, we got all this, we got all that. As if this not the U.S. military that y'all talking about. I guarantee you, them folks start bringing those tanks and bringing those grenade launchers to the streets. There is absolutely nothing that y'all people can do to the National Guard once they get to Chicago. I'm going to tell you that now. These are trained professionals that we're talking about here. These people specialize in that type of activity in the active war each and every day. And you think they finna be scared or finna be affected by coming into Chicago and shutting that city down? Absolutely not. These people are trained to neutralize the target. Literally. And we got the people of Chicago thinking because they got a couple Glocks and a couple switches or whatnot, and maybe a few ARs or whatnot, they thinking that they can take on the world. Man, y'all people about to f around and find out what it's really about and what America is really about.
If President Trump does actually decide to roll into Chicago with the National Guard, which I'm pretty sure he's going to, look, it maybe the first night there might be some resistance from the thugs, you know, from the ghetto or whatever, the gangs. But look, it's just going to take one night of the National Guard actually firing back and responding with force. Those guys are going to crumble like the cowards that they are. And then the real work can begin.
So I am on Hollywood Boulevard, the iconic Hollywood Boulevard right now. And you would think that this is a bustling place, but no, in fact, every single business on this block is completely closed. Now, these were all businesses, but because of Democratic policies, like 20 years of a Democratic mayor, look what happened. This is what we have now. This is what we have.
Just walking around my small town in a keffiyeh with a Protect the Palestinians homemade tank top. This is not the light.
It's not?
This is the light.
Oh.
Yes, hello, Southern Oregon. Free Palestine. Thank you.
Yeah, free Palestine, where they would throw that guy off a roof in 10 minutes if he was walking around like that in Gaza or pretty much anywhere else in the Middle East. And was it just me, or did anybody else have a hard time not staring at that mustache? I'm pretty sure it was fake, but if that thing was real, wow, that is one of the thickest mustaches I have ever seen, so at least he's got that going for him, I guess.
I want Arby's, so
Let's go. I'm taking my little princess with me. You ready? We got a long way to walk to the car. Yeah. Yeah, I want... Oh. Come on, princess. Why did you just jump? What? Well, we made it to the car. I don't usually come out because I'm like this far from the house. I'm usually over there, right there. But I'm parked on like the side part of my house. And usually I'm scared that she will run because we do got stray cats over there, dogs over there as well. And they are not in like a fenced in area. So I'm always afraid that she's gonna go chasing after them, but she didn't this time. And yes, I'm covered in hair because I had to cut this hair off, and I had to do let me show them. I had to do her little feetsies. See? I had to cut some of that hair off. She's ready to go. Now it's time to wait. I had to go to a different location because they ran out of roast beef. I didn't even get any. So I had to come here, which is like 15 minutes away. Worth it though. Right, Gabby? Is it worth it?
Do these people honestly have to film everything they do in their life? Does anybody actually care if she clipped her dog's toenails and then went to Arby's? No. There's not a single person out there that cares a rat's butt about that at all. And furthermore, I just have to mention, it is pretty disgusting to think that she's got all that hair on her shirt and then she's going to go eat. Like, oh my gosh, just take a little brush. It takes literally a second. And furthermore, how did you get all that hair on your chest like that from cutting your dog's toenails? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Something's not right here, my friends.
So if you live in Seattle, there's pee in the light rail elevators. Yeah. And you want to wonder why there's pee in the elevators. But logically, it's just that there's no public bathrooms.
Oh.
So Seattle, you have your own anti-homeless sentiments to blame for the pee in the light rail elevators.
In this next clip, a young lady is making a point that we need to be more vigilant. She's kind of tying it basically that we need to be aware of our surroundings. She's saying that we need to be more racist, but I don't really think that's what she's talking about per se. I think it's really that we need to get our heads around and solve the issue of mental illness in this country, because the worst nightmare for anybody, I think, is to just, be in a train or go to a park or wherever, standing idly by, minding your own business, and out of nowhere, some lunatic, mentally ill animal comes and kills you for no reason. So that's what she's talking about. I get her point. I don't know if maybe she could have phrased it better. Let me know. Check it out.
People need to get angry about this sort of situation, and they need to start realizing this is happening, and they need to get more racist. Racism would save a lot of lives. If this girl was a little more racist, she might not have sat in front of a black guy with her back to a black guy. Girls may not date black guys if they realize when they go into the court system, it's nothing but white women bringing before the judge the brown and black perps who have battered them, abused them. They're trying to get restraining orders out against them. And those are the lucky ones, believe it or not. Those aren't the ones that were murdered by these people. So we need to get tough with ourselves and realize that this is an actual problem and not care if they call you racist, because I would rather be called racist than dead.
Maybe I'm the only, femme of color, black person, mixed race, blah, 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 genderqueer, all the things. Maybe I'm the only person like that this white man has ever done this to, which I doubt. But maybe I'm the only person they've met that fits these categories, right? But for me, it's an entire pattern across my entire life of people who look like this just doing this. And once again, just not listening. And it's so dehumanizing because it is constantly giving me the message that I'm not smart, I'm not worth being listened to. And I'm one of the smartest people in any room, but I feel like I don't have any space to express that ever. And then, so when I say it's two things, number one, it's the treatment. It's like not being given any space. And then number two is now I have a pattern, a habit of leaning into it by doing things like asking white men or whatever that I'm hanging out with questions and being interested in them because it's easier, because I don't have to work uphill to do that. It's like the path of the path of least resistance for me. And so it's a pattern and a habit I'm trying to break out of, but it's also, again, it's like I have to work uphill to combat that.
We've all seen the Phillies Karen and the absolutely despicable behavior she had, the full entitlement on display for everyone to see. Well, in this next clip, we see, I think, how things normally go down when a ball is hit into the stands, and this is the way it should happen. Check it out. Yeah. Come on, that's awesome. He's giving the little nod. Yeah, you're awesome, buddy. I've got your back. Oh, that's good stuff. Well, hey, listen, we've actually got some breaking news. We just obtained a photo of the Phillies Karen. She's apparently at the dog park. Now, there's no report that she has a dog, but she's there. Let's see what this picture shows she's doing at the dog park. It'll be interesting to see. Let's check it out. Ah, yeah, she's up to her old tricks. It's my Frisbee. You took it away from me. She'll never learn. The look in that dog's face is just, it breaks your heart. He's like, that was my Frisbee.
So I'm at work and this guy just came in wearing a shirt that said Straight White Pride Month and at the bottom 2 genders, which already is a lot. Then he turns around and the back of his shirt says, F slurs, stay away from my kids or I will kill you. And kill is capitalized and underlined.
F slurs? F slurs. Slur, what? Okay, I don't even know what he's talking about. What is the slur? That could literally be anything. So can you just have the balls to say what was on the shirt? Jeez Louise.
First of all, did he make that shirt? And second of all,
who cares?
Guess what hat he was wearing?
I stand with Kamala? Is that is that the hat he was wearing? I'm pretty sure that was probably the hat that guy was wearing, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show.
I did not move to Brooklyn 13 years ago. Wait. 11 years ago to be surrounded by white people. And 11 years ago, I was not surrounded by white people. But now, unfortunately, no matter where I go, and I think it's important to know, I do not frequent the white Brooklyn. Like, I did not leave bum Maryland where I was forced to be the only black AP honors student ever. Every time I went to a new school, all up in and around Anne Arundel County, being the only black girl in class. You know, I moved to New York so that I could be surrounded by my people. And now, Brooklyn has changed so much. These are not my people. I'm so sick of this shit. Can't they go to like Ohio or something? Idaho, North Dakota? Look at how many other states there are for white people. Like, you know, find another fucking place, bro. There's a whole term for what they do, gentrification. Like, that's what's so crazy. They only call it that for when they move into low-income areas and price us out. Because only they do that. I just really, like, why do they feel comfortable being gentrifiers? It's so bizarre to me.
Wow, could this lady be any more racist? My gosh, why is it so acceptable to target white people and to talk about white people like that? I mean, if that was a white woman saying, oh, well, there's so many states where black people can go to, why don't you just go to those states and leave us alone? Come on, she would be like totally canceled, right? Pretty sure.
Not TikTok, just reality. Have you seen the news lately? We're not going to wait until it's too late for a headline to tell us to prepare. You've seen it all around the world happening right now. Civil unrest, global tensions, talk of World War III and supply chains breaking down amidst a bunch of trade wars. There's breaking news every day. Do you think anybody is going to hand you a mask when shit hits the fan? No, they'll be thinking about themselves and their family. Instead of laughing at somebody that's prepared, you're gonna wish that you had one. This mask is actually affordable, unlike the $300 mask that you see on Amazon. You're getting ripped off when you can get the same thing for an actual affordable price. It has a good seal on it, has adjustable straps, dual filters, comes with a bunch of extra cotton pads, reusable, because when things do go sideways, and they will, you'll want something that actually works for you and your family. I literally bought a ton of these for my family. Linked it below in case you change your mind and you'd rather be ready than regret it.
So I made like one video just being like, I'm concerned that my family won't be able to get boosted for COVID this fall because we have gotten every booster shot that we can.
How is this woman still alive? that should be, I think this is an anomaly, my friends.
I probably have, I don't know, 5.
Oh, gosh.
On top of whatever initial was.
Oh,
saying,
gosh.
Okay, they're fine. I thought this was all about freedom of choice. But the RFK people are like, oh, thank you, RFK. No one was making you get COVID boosters. No one even made you get a COVID shot.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
There was like 3 people that lost their jobs in 2021. Like, it wasn't really even a thing.
Excuse me? It wasn't even a real thing? Are you absolutely kidding me? I myself was in the situation where if I didn't get the shot, I would have been fired. And unfortunately, at the time, we really kind of need to keep the 2 incomes flowing, you know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of take one for the team. Well, frankly, my wife had to take it as well because she worked for the government. So, yeah. So in our situation, it was become homeless or get the jab. But man, those were insane times. Okay, let's see. This lady is absolutely delusional. By the way, I just want to let you know, if she actually thinks that no lives were destroyed, no businesses were destroyed because of COVID, she is absolutely retarded. Okay.
I just want to be able to vaccinate. And then there's all these people that are like,
you can.
It's a cold. I would get vaccinated for the common cold if there was a vaccine for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Why would I want to be sick? Why wouldn't I want to help my immune system out? It's crazy to me. But anyways, I'm not going to argue with the uneducated Trumpy RFK humpers.
Well, if you already got vaccinated, if it's a true vaccine, then you are immune. So you don't have to keep getting vaccinated. You don't have to keep getting the boosters, my dear. But of course she, talks about the RFK Trump humpers or whatever she just said. But here's another video of her totally believing in psychics, especially when they foretold the certain and imminent demise of our beloved leader. So check it out.
If you are conservative, scroll. Get the f off my page.
Okay.
Okay, everybody else. I really think that that's psychic. Hold on, let me pause my show. I really think that that's psychic that said that he would be dead by September 2nd was right. Like, Hope Corps. So, like...
Hope Corps?
Like this video if you're a believer.
I'm not.
She's crazy.
It's time for Dave's Detox.
Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh, why would you get so close to a buffalo? Jeez. Oh, gee, hey, dude.
Rappelle-les, on les attache maintenant. Rappelle-les, il va arriver un accident. Elles vont se faire charger, ces connes.
Run away! Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. It's a goose parade. What? This has got to be over in Europe, right? Kind of like it, though. Yoink. It's a mouse. That's funny. What? Aww. He's saving a rat. Now that is a good human being.
No!
Hey, buddy. Those look like some happy horses. Hey, pal. What? Drop kick? Oh, gosh. You better be throwing out those pancakes. That dog does not look happy. All right, my friends, that is it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for all those that subscribed today and for those that hit the thumbs up. It really does make a difference in the algorithm. And of course, anybody that decided to share the episode with anybody, that is awesome and fantastic. Thank you very much. All right, until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.